Welcome to part 2 of our application form guidance videos. During this video, I will walk you through sections 7 to 13. Section 7, Good Growth Impacts. The Good Growth Principles have been designed to ensure that applicants consider the impact their project will have on the environment, people, and the economy. In this section, we want you to tell us what you are doing above and beyond everyday policy as a project owner. As a potential recipient of Good Growth funding, we expect you to deliver the highest possible standard when it comes to these impacts. If your project has no impact on a particular Good Growth outcome, please select neutral. If there is a potential for your project to have a negative impact, please explain how you will mitigate this. In this section, please refer to the Good Growth policy available on the Good Growth website. Section 8, Deliverability. In this section, we are looking for evidence that you can deliver the scope of the project you have proposed. It is important to have robust processes, especially around your project finance. Please describe systems you have in place. Will you be using a project manager? What management and governance structures do you have? What is your track record? If you are applying as a startup, this section is particularly important to demonstrate your previous business experience and track record of delivering similar scale projects. Please include as much detail as you can within the 250 count word limit. We also want to know if you have received previous funding. Consents. At this stage in the Shared Prosperity Fund, we expect projects to be in the process of obtaining or have approved planning consents. Please attach evidence of these to your application and the reference details. If you're purchasing land or a building, we are looking for you to show agreements. Agreements or contracts? Does your project involve any listed property? Are you in a conservation area which needs special consent? Is there protected wildlife such as bats on the premises? Providing evidence that you have considered these areas reduces risk and generates reassurance that you'll be able to deliver your project by March 2025. Section 9, Delivery Milestones. Your project end and start date need to reflect those stated throughout your application. Remember, everything must end by March 2025. Please include any key project development dates. For example, builders come to site and build begins. Site build finishes. 4 new members of staff are hired. Skills providers start offering support. Section 10 and Section 11 Risk Register. Please refer to the Annex Support video and application form guidance for further guidance on this section. Section 12, Monitoring and Evaluation. Monitoring and evaluation of your project will be key to us contracting with you as a project owner. Please provide a budget within your cash flow for your M&E. An external evaluation will be required as best practice to conduct your M&E plan. The person in charge of your M&E will make sure you are meeting all the outputs and outcomes you've listed to deliver within your annex and check you are delivering on time and budget. The logic model. Your logic model should follow on from your delivery milestones and your listed output and outcomes. Please expand further in this section what you will be delivering and the results and impacts. Finally, Section 13, Documents and Statements. This is a key section to your application form and should be completed last. Please assure that you have attached all the supporting evidence listed. Failure to do so may mean that your application fails our gateway checks and therefore is not deemed eligible for funding. It is important that you attach relevant policy. You can find on our website under the application support what we expect you to include in these documents. Please provide any evidence of match funding and also that you agree to meet the real living wage. If you have any questions on this section, please don't hesitate to contact our Good Growth team.